Vin Diesel, the man behind the Fast and Furious franchise, has been a household name for decades. Known for his towering presence, signature deep voice, and fearless on-screen persona, he embodies strength, courage, and resilience. Fans around the world have admired him for portraying characters who never back down, who protect their family at all costs, and who live life in the fast lane. But behind the glitz and action-packed roles, the real Vin Diesel faces a story that few know, a story that's both surprising and deeply emotional. At 58, Vin Diesel is no longer just a fearless hero on screen. He is a man confronting the realities of life in Hollywood and beyond. Years of intense filming, high-octane stunts, and relentless schedules have taken their toll, both physically and emotionally. Even for someone who has built a career around invincibility, life has presented challenges that are hard to navigate, showing that beneath the tough exterior lies a human being who has faced struggles that are relatable and poignant. Fans are stunned by revelations about his personal and professional life. From health concerns and demanding career pressures to moments of self-reflection and private hardships, Vin Diesel's journey is more complex than the public has ever seen. The contrast between the invincible characters he plays and the man he is behind closed doors makes this story all the more compelling. It's a glimpse into vulnerability, resilience, and the reality of growing older while maintaining a legendary career. What happened to Vin Diesel at 58 is a story of perseverance, struggle, and unexpected challenges. It reminds us that even those who seem larger than life face obstacles, doubts, and emotional moments. This is a story that may move you, give you a new perspective on fame, and show the heart behind the action star. The man who has devoted his life to entertaining millions while navigating his own life's trials. Vin Diesel, born Mark Sinclair in 1967 in Alameda County, California, had a childhood far removed from the glitz of Hollywood. Raised by his mother and stepfather in a modest household, Vin faced the challenges of a multicultural upbringing and a world that often felt unwelcoming. From an early age, he discovered a passion for storytelling, acting, and filmmaking, fueled by a curiosity about people and the world around him. Despite limited resources, his determination to succeed was evident, and he knew early on that the world of cinema was where he belonged. Vin's early years in New York City shaped much of his personality and ambition. He began attending acting classes as a teen, determined to turn his dreams into reality. He also experimented with writing, directing, and producing short films, demonstrating a rare combination of talent and drive. By the time he was in his 20s, he had already created several independent projects, showing an understanding of the industry that went beyond mere performance. Vin was not just an aspiring actor. He was a storyteller, someone who understood the value of control over one's own creative vision. The breakthrough came with Saving Private Ryan in 1998, where Vin Diesel's performance, though brief, left a lasting impression. His presence, intensity, and depth of character caught the attention of audiences and Hollywood executives alike. But it was his own projects that would truly define his career. Determined not to wait for opportunity, Vin created and starred in Pitch Black, showcasing not only his acting skills, but his ability to lead and carry a film. The movie's success established him as a rising star and opened doors for future opportunities, including the Chronicles of Riddick series and eventually the Fast and Furious franchise. The Fast and Furious franchise became Vin Diesel's signature achievement, cementing him as a global superstar. The films combined high-octane action, intricate stunts, and themes of family and loyalty, resonating deeply with audiences. Vin's portrayal of Dominic Toretto, a man devoted to his chosen family and fiercely protective of those he loves, mirrored aspects of his own life and values. Fans admired not only his physical presence but also the emotional depth he brought to his roles. Over time, he became more than just an action star. He was an icon of strength, loyalty, and resilience. Yet success came with its own set of challenges. Long hours on set, intense physical demands, and the constant pressure to deliver blockbuster hits tested Vin both physically and mentally. Despite his tough guy image, the man behind the characters faced exhaustion, injuries, and the weight of maintaining a career that demanded perfection. Through it all, Vin remained committed, balancing his professional obligations with his dedication to family and personal growth. His resilience, discipline, and unwavering drive allowed him to thrive in an industry notorious for burning out even the most talented stars. By his late 50s, Vin Diesel had not only achieved global fame, but also built a reputation as a dedicated father, producer, and creative force in Hollywood. Yet the story of his life is not simply one of stardom. It is also about perseverance, struggle, and the sacrifices made along the way. Beneath the action hero persona lies a man who has faced personal challenges, professional pressures, and moments of introspection that few fans ever see. A man whose journey continues to evolve even as he reaches 58. While Vin Diesel is celebrated worldwide as a fearless action hero, the reality behind the cameras has often been far more complex. The man who portrays invincible characters on screen has faced his own battles, both emotionally and physically, especially as he reached his late 50s. Fame, while exhilarating, brought enormous pressure. From maintaining peak physical condition to managing public scrutiny and the expectations of millions of fans. One of the most significant challenges Vin faced was balancing his personal life with the relentless demands of Hollywood. Known for being intensely private, he has always sought to protect his family from the glare of public attention. Yet, the very nature of his career made complete privacy impossible. Media attention, social media speculation, and rumors have often placed stress on both his professional decisions and personal relationships, maintaining a sense of normalcy for his children while simultaneously leading a global franchise required constant vigilance and emotional resilience. Physical strain has also been a recurring theme in Vin Diesel's career. Performing high-octane stunts and rigorous action sequences over decades takes a toll, even for someone in peak condition. Injuries, chronic soreness, and the ongoing need to maintain strength and agility became part of his daily reality. These physical demands were compounded by the expectation that he always appear strong, unshakable, and in control, a persona mirrored in his characters but rarely reflected the full truth of his experiences. Emotionally, Vin has had to grapple with the challenges of growing older in an industry that often favors youth and novelty. While his fan base remains loyal, the pressure to consistently deliver blockbuster performances can weigh heavily. There have been moments when the stakes felt immense, forcing him to confront insecurities, fears, and the vulnerabilities that even the toughest appearances cannot hide. Interviews and insider accounts reveal a man who, despite his outward confidence, has spent significant time reflecting on the passage of time, his accomplishments, and what he still hopes to achieve. Career decisions have also contributed to stress. Vin has long been more than just an actor. He is a producer, a storyteller, and a creative force behind the Fast and Furious franchise. Balancing these responsibilities with family life and personal health has required careful planning, sacrifice, and, at times, tough choices. Decisions about which projects to pursue, which risks to take on screen, and how to sustain a franchise while keeping it fresh all carry immense weight. The pressure of preserving his legacy while staying true to his creative vision has been a challenge that few fans fully appreciate. Despite these obstacles, Vin Diesel remains remarkably resilient. His dedication to family, his craft, and his fans has never wavered. He has faced personal and professional trials with determination, proving that the man behind the action hero is just as committed to perseverance as the characters he portrays. Yet the recent revelations about his life at 58, a combination of health, emotional, and professional challenges, reveal a deeply human side, one that is rarely seen by the public. Vin Diesel's story at 58 is a reminder that even those who seem larger than life face difficulties, vulnerabilities, and moments of reflection. It is a portrait of resilience, determination, and the ongoing struggle to balance the demands of a legendary career with the realities of personal growth, aging, and the pressures of maintaining a global reputation. Fans are left with a new perspective, that their hero is not only invincible on screen but also human, navigating challenges with courage and heart. As Vin Diesel entered his late 50s, insiders and close associates began revealing details about the challenges he has quietly faced behind the scenes. While the world sees him as an indestructible action star, the reality of his daily life tells a different story, one filled with physical strain, personal sacrifices, and the emotional weight of sustaining a decades-long career in one of the most demanding industries on the planet. Physically, Vin has faced the inevitable effects of age compounded by years of performing his own stunts. Even with rigorous training and a disciplined lifestyle, the wear and tear on his body is undeniable. High-intensity action sequences, long filming hours, and repeated on-set injuries have tested his endurance and resilience. Sources indicate that in recent years, he has had to take extra precautions to protect his body, including modified workout routines, professional physical therapy, and careful planning of stunt work. Fans who have always admired his physicality may be surprised to learn that maintaining his iconic presence now requires significant effort and care. Beyond the physical toll, the pressures of a high-profile career have created emotional and mental challenges. Vin has long carried the responsibility of sustaining the Fast and Furious franchise, a global juggernaut that has grossed billions and shaped pop culture. Leading such a massive project comes with enormous stakes, from creative decisions and box office expectations to managing relationships with co-stars and navigating industry politics. Every decision he makes affects not only the franchise, but also the livelihoods of countless crew members and collaborators, adding a layer of constant stress to his already demanding life. Vin's personal life has also been affected. Known for his devotion to family, he has worked tirelessly to shield his children and loved ones from the intense public scrutiny that comes with fame. Yet, even with careful planning, the pressures of Hollywood inevitably seep into personal life. Maintaining privacy, supporting his children, and nurturing relationships while managing a global career has proven to be a delicate balance. It's a reminder that even the most iconic stars face challenges that require patience, sacrifice, and unwavering dedication. Recently, there have been emotional moments that reveal the human side of Vin Diesel. Interviews, behind-the-scenes footage, and insider accounts describe a man who occasionally feels the weight of expectations from himself, the industry, and fans worldwide. Despite his legendary tough guy persona, Vin admits that navigating aging, career longevity, and personal growth has been humbling and at times overwhelming. He continues to reflect on the meaning of family, legacy, and purpose, showing that even action stars must confront vulnerability and change. Despite these revelations, Vin Diesel remains determined. His passion for storytelling, dedication to his family, and commitment to his craft drive him forward. While fans may be shocked by the challenges he faces, these struggles highlight his resilience and the effort required to maintain a career at the top of Hollywood. Vin's journey at 58 is not a tale of decline, but of perseverance, a testament to the human side of a man many have idolized for decades. The story of Vin Diesel at 58 is both emotional and inspiring. It reveals the trials faced by a global superstar, the physical and emotional costs of decades in the spotlight, and the remarkable dedication required to continue thriving. For fans, it's a poignant reminder that even the toughest heroes have struggles, vulnerabilities, and moments that test their spirit, yet true resilience shines through, defining both the person and the legend. As Vin Diesel navigates life at 58, it becomes clear that his story is not only about fame or action-packed films, but also about resilience, personal growth, and the lessons learned from decades in the spotlight. Despite the physical strain, emotional pressures, and private challenges he has faced, Vin continues to move forward, showing fans that perseverance is as essential in life as it is on screen. One of the most remarkable aspects of Vin's journey is his unwavering commitment to family. Known for fiercely protecting his children and loved ones, he has consistently prioritized their well-being above the demands of Hollywood. This dedication often requires difficult choices, delaying projects, adjusting schedules, and maintaining privacy, yet it is a core part of who he is. Fans may see the larger-than-life action star, but those close to him recognize a devoted father and partner who values love and loyalty above all else. Professionally, Vin Diesel remains a powerhouse. His role in the Fast and Furious franchise continues to define modern action cinema, and he has also expanded into producing, writing, and mentoring new talent. Even as he faces the challenges of aging and the evolving demands of the film industry, he adapts with determination. By carefully selecting roles, prioritizing physical conditioning, and leaning on his team of collaborators, Vin ensures that he continues to deliver compelling performances while safeguarding his health and personal life. The emotional lessons of Vin's journey are equally powerful. He has openly reflected on the pressures of maintaining a long-term career, the sacrifices required to achieve greatness, and the importance of mental and emotional resilience. For a man whose public image often emphasizes toughness and invincibility, sharing these vulnerabilities demonstrates courage. It also resonates deeply with fans, showing that strength is not the absence of struggle, but the ability to persevere despite it. Vin's story at 58 is also a testament to adaptability and foresight. By diversifying his career, acting, producing, and creating opportunities for others, he has built a legacy that extends beyond box office numbers. His influence is felt not only in the entertainment world, but also in the inspiration he provides to aspiring actors and filmmakers. Vin's journey reminds audiences that longevity in any field requires constant learning, self-reflection, and the ability to balance personal and professional demands. Ultimately, the man behind the characters is someone who has faced real challenges just like anyone else. Vin Diesel at 58 is a blend of strength and vulnerability, determination and introspection. His story is a powerful reminder that heroes are not defined solely by feats on screen, but by the resilience, love, and integrity they bring to their lives off-screen. For fans who have followed him from Pitch Black to Fast and Furious, these revelations add depth to their admiration. They see not just an action star, but a human being navigating life with courage, commitment, and heart. While his journey has included struggles and emotional trials, Vin Diesel continues to thrive, leaving a legacy that is as enduring as it is inspiring. Even as he faces the realities of aging, health and life's pressures, Vin's story at 58 is far from over. His determination to protect family, pursue passion projects, and maintain his creative influence ensures that his legacy will continue to grow. Fans may be moved by the struggles behind the scenes, but they are also reminded why Vin Diesel remains one of Hollywood's most respected and admired figures. A true icon whose strength lies not only in action sequences, but in the resilience of his spirit.